because it just kept booting into BIOS, and I did the most sensible thing that you could do. Okay, YouTube's back. When you get an IT issue in the middle of something important, you turn it off and turn it back on again. I hope this is gonna be okay now. We did get a bit of a rollback, but nothing too major. We haven't lost too much progress. This is a good spot to do after stream to do a backup though, because you know, if it happens once, it'll happen again. Oh, it's worse than before. Maybe we shouldn't take our foot off for a hotbar. Welcome back, I guess. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But I think either it's a drive or a sticker RAM that just didn't want to work for a second. Which, you know, you kind of need those for a computer to work. I'm gonna turn you all into soup, you know that, right? Once I find a skeleton spawner, I'm gonna turn them all into soup. Oh. I do feel some hitches here and there. So I'm gonna go back up to the surface and we'll see what happens. Oh, I hope this isn't like a permanent damage thing. I hope this is not. Okay, we're here now. I need a new computer, chat. If you know people who work in computer companies and they want to give me a deal, I'll take 10% off. Even 10%. That's how desperate I am. Yeah, I'm dropping frames. I'm dropping lots of frames. That's not good. I mean, a GPU wouldn't cause your computer to crash like it did. So I don't think it's a GPU issue. From experience, it looks like a RAM issue, which also not good, but way better than a GPU issue. Because it's way cheaper to replace 2 sticks of RAM than having to replace your GPU. I don't know. We'll see how it does. It's looking stable now. Probably needs some time to really kick into gear. That was scary. It just went black. Just nothing. Not even text. And then it went into BIOS. So yeah. Not good. Not good at all. Okay, and then the rest goes into here. Okay, we need to make a crane. I am gonna churn these into slabs as well the moment we have zinc to make slabs. But I have this cool design for a crane that I actually like, and so we could do something like this where the crane is on the roof, right? And then we build like a platform over the ravine, right? Are we still pumping? No. Why? Why did you turn off? Why did everything turn off? Is it because of the crash? Overstressed? How is it overstressed? It wasn't overstressed a minute ago. How? You're not telling me the pump is overstressing this thing. No. I think I might just have to redo it. Restart it. I think I might just have to restart it. It's not getting any water. That's normal if the system doesn't work. Does the egg have... Ooh, it doesn't. Don't have alloy on me. I don't have cog. Are we burning? We do get heat, so we can steal this one for a second. Damn it. You were working fine a minute ago. Come on. Kick into gear. There we go. There we go. And then we replace this cog so that we're pumping lava as well. Damn it. Damn crashes all the time. Okay. Let's see how many slabs this is gonna make us. Not a lot, but might actually be enough. Might be enough. And if this is enough, we can use the rest for the roof. And I think that's where this... Oh no, I do need to do like the whole back area. Nope. Nope. There we go. That's that wall, and then we do have to do that wall behind there as well. But we can do that from on top of the pumps, I think. Maybe not from the top of the pump, but no, we're not going to reach it. Okay. Okay, I see what you're doing. Boom, boom, boom. And then the rest we'll have to fix up later. I actually don't mind this sticking out. Kind of like the way it looks. So how are we doing? How low? Oh, we're actually doing pretty well. Although we seem to have an issue. Back to you. Hello. So we are doing pretty well, right? We're gonna have to move this very soon. But that's not normal. Also, I feel like, why did it get cut up here? See ya, eggs, bye. Are we still draining this as well? Or is it draining from the middle? I don't know. I don't know. Is a problem. One thing I do know is we can fix this. I think. Do I have dirt? Because dirt is going to be a lot easier to clean up. There we go. See, I am kind of curious if it's a chunk error or if it's gonna continue from the middle out. Because if that is a chunk error, I don't know what we're gonna do with it. Maybe it'll fix itself once we move the pump. But I don't see why it would work, since this is the last layer and it's gonna get stuck here, you know? Also, there's gonna be creepers here now. I saw one already. Something's dying. So I'm gonna replace all of these, the top border, with slabs. That's not. Damn it. Did it drop up here? No. Okay, picked it up. Nice. Maybe we don't do the corner bits. These, boom. We'll extend these up. so. And then we will put a slab with this texture on it in between. Which is just gonna give us a bit of that difference in texture. Plus, it's just gonna clean up that edge a little bit. It's not gonna make it look as chunky as it did before. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and then the rest of the zinc we can use. That's all the slabs that we needed, right? Is that just great? No, this is a single player world that I started last week. Looks cool. Thank you. Thank you. That's why we do it. That is. Did I not have iron ore? Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, we did kind of go out of order, since I usually would have a workshop before draining a river and building like actual farms, but you know we do things differently sometimes. I need boards. Okay, and I hope this is gonna be enough, and then we'll grab whatever acacia we have. And I feel like this would look good on the ground. There we go. And then we need a couple more acacia trees, which we have. Ba-boom. There we go. How much do I need? I need a little more. Okay. I feel like iron farm tonight might actually be possible. You know, it's not gonna be on stream though. But it might be possible. Yeah, I like that. I like that as a roof. And I like that the slabs are a little lower, to make that roof look a little lower at least. Then we're gonna take this down temporarily. right? Just to have a look-see. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Now for the yard at the back, I am gonna keep that tree, and we're gonna take this over here, and we're gonna fill that in. But first, we need to get rid of all this dirt, because we have this second ravine over here, which is fine. But overall, just gonna make it look nice. The thing is, for a stone yard, I feel like we need some big blocks that they're actually mining out. So we're gonna use the massive bricks of stone. Right, we're gonna have some cobblestone walls set up. Okay, we need to move the hump first. Need to move that first also. That's gonna look better. Might as well finish it up while we're here. Oh, nope, that's the wrong block. There we go. There we go. Okay. We grab everything and we'll figure out a way to hook it up somewhere else. Also, I think foundations are either gonna be spruce or deep slate. That's something we have to do as well. Ooh. Hello. It's me again. Chat, you're gonna be on the screen. Start typing. Chat. Oh, wait, what? Hello. Oh, Skeej. Hello, Skeej. Welcome in. Why is the third camera not working? Might have to do something with the crash that we had a couple of minutes ago. But welcome in. Hello. My name is Eggs. I create Minecraft videos online. We're working on a single player world. And we're doing things a little different. I don't have a workshop just yet, but we are building farms already. So it's slow, but kind of fun, working within the limits of what we have. It's kind of fun. I'm gonna set up a pump because we're draining this. What's the lowest point? I think I want to go to like right here. So this would work. Let me grab that dirt again. Let's do pump here like that. Let's rotate it at least like that. How was your stream, Skeej? What were you doing? What were you doing? Were you doing anything interesting? Doing anything interesting? Hmm? I'm gonna assume Skeej was doing interesting stuff because it's Skeej. That's not gonna work. because it's gonna pull these off of their things. So if I would put you guys in the ground, we would be good. And then it's just, we just need to power it. And then this is going to be where the clock goes. Wait, did I not have... Oh, there we go. Boom, 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 like that. There we go, and then we just need a torch. Make sure these are all... There we go. Did it not? No, okay. Why? Because these don't connect. Of course they don't. Of course they don't. They would have to be hay bales for it to work. And if I do that, let's go get some hay bales. Let's make some hay bales. Also, I need cobblestone, so might as well. Might as well. What time is it? Almost 11? Oh, that's fine. We can keep going. So, hay bales. We need redstone. Let's do target. Lock. I need 3. Don't have hay bales, but I do have wheat? Question mark. I do have wheat. Come on. There we go. That should give us plenty. Let's do cobble first. Tarché. 3 is more than enough. A block of tarché. There we go. I hope that because we drained the first layer first, this is not an endless supply. Because now we're going way deeper, and then all the caves are also flooded, so I don't know how deep those caves go. Which is kind of like, there we go. That's what we want. And then over here, we need to get power, which is only temporary, really. So we could, if I have a... Let's do that. If I have another chain conveyor, I could just set up a temporary chain from there to here. Let's do that. Need some chain and a chain conveyor. That's about it. Then we can keep building. Chain. Okay, let's see if this works. If we do that, we go here, we go around. Go around the little farming area. There we go. Oh, we need to, right, we need to set the depth of our pump. Should have gone the short way around. Just until we can't go anymore. That's the lowest point, right? Or at least the lowest point I want to get to. Yes. Oh, now it's doing 3 at once. No, it's making 3. But that's good. So, where are we starting? Are we doing it over here? Is it going over here? It is. Okay, good. And then we let that go. We leave that to go, and then we'll set up a little area over here to be our storage yard. Doesn't have to be like straight, you know? I want this to look like they've just like piled up a bunch of cobblestone to serve as a wall. Okay, and then we turn half of these into slabs. Ooh, we do have those. And then we just kind of go around. Hello, welcome back. Make it look like it's a little cobblestone border that they've made up. How are the builds coming along? I mean, we had a crash a little while ago. My computer crashed, so I'm happy it still works. We moved the pump over here, which is great. I like it. And then we'll see what goes. We'll see what happens after that. So right now the buildings themselves are at a point where I'm like, they're good enough for a technical video, right? A lot of the decoration, as I've said before, is going to happen afterwards, where I'm going to go back and like decorate the town, decorate the buildings a little more, make sure everything looks nice. So what I'm doing right now is just having a little area behind here. Yeah, they just have to look good enough. That's it. We just have a little area behind here where we have space for some storage, right? Space energy. I like the tree though. I like it. And also, it's one of those Minecraft trees that doesn't look half bad, so I don't want to just waste it, you know? I do think that for custom tree though, I know I'll replace them eventually, but I like the spot where it is as well. It's not just I like the tree, the way it looks. It's more so that I like the fact that it's there. Right? And I like that it's there. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack some rocks around it. Maybe we will do like a pebble pit or like a gravel pit. So that any other like chips that they get off their stock, they can put into the gravel pit. Talking about gravel, we are going to take a lot of this and turn this entire floor into gravel. Not just gravel. We can do types of gravel, but right. That, and then I think a botanist table. How does one make a botanist table? I can do that. Right? I think I've got the stuff. I might have to smelt some of this stuff, but normally, yeah, I think it is botanist. If you do gravel and sand and like dirt and all and stuff is all botanist. So if you do rock, gravel, that's the workbench. Oh, never mind. Never mind. No, see, the thing is, it just gives you all the tables, but I don't know if it's... Okay, if I do... Sand. What main mods do you have in what we have? It's basically, you know, MrBeardstone's new pack. It's basically that, but I added some more to it. Of course, sand. Huh. And dirt. It's bottom. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think it just gives you workbench, just a general workbench. And then you just have to figure out which one is which, you know? It doesn't really. I feel like gravel is a natural element. You don't need masonry to make gravel. You just need to have like erosion. You know? You just need erosion. Need luck? Yeah, exactly. One more. Did I need a better workshop? But I also kind of like the idea of just for the bit of it, waiting till like episode 4 or 5 to go, I finally made a workshop. You know? Just for the bit. I had a workshop, don't show it on YouTube. I made a workshop 3 episodes ago. Yeah. But not everything has to happen chronologically. So I could make a farm and only release the episode like a couple of episodes later. But in the start, I feel like we should kind of go chronological. Craft. Wrought gravel. Maybe not all of it. One thing though that I do want to focus on, and this is going to be probably like a Monday or Tuesday thing, although if I if I really want to turn out another episode until next week, I need to do this by Sunday and then edit Monday and Tuesday. This is not, no, I'm gonna skip a week. Like, I'm gonna go back to my bi-weekly upload schedule, and this episode is not gonna come out next week. It's not, just not. What I'm gonna do is have whatchamacallit, I'm gonna have this episode end with the mob farm and me enchanting all my gear, because god, this is horrid. Like doing the entire thing, right? And just getting like a mending book somewhere. Hopefully get that really quick. We can copy it with the printer, stuff like that. Be efficient. Well, I was gonna say hoe, but just a hoe. Or a pair of shears would also be kind of funny. No, I'm gonna do the classic pickaxe move. And hopefully get Silk Touch. Because I need that thing. And I also need mending. I want to get a mending and a breaking 3 book that I can just copy with the printing press. You know? Do I have normal gravel? Just making some patches here and there. It would be really fun if they had a gravelly dirt as if with the same exact texture. Yeah. You don't need to do much, but just adding a little bit of that raw gravel in there, it does help quite a bit. Just cleaning up that, or at least making the gravel look a little more interesting. You know? Breaking up. Yeah, exactly. And then with the dirt in the middle. I'm do we have leaf litter? I don't think we have it just yet. No. Because this would have been good with some leaf litter. Because I'm thinking of this as like broken down leaves, right? Leaves that fell from the tree and have been rotting. We could probably speed this up a little bit. It is placing buckets. Look at that, chat. We are clearing. Okay, that's good. 30, 28, 45, 48, 31. No winning numbers. Oh, wrong button. No winning numbers. Dang it. I like the lottery thing. I think it's fun. So do you have some leaves? No, we don't. Not yet, at least. I'm gonna end it here because I'm gonna blend in. The actual paths around here are gonna be like dirt and stuff. But because this is a stone quarry, I just assume that it's just all like actual gravel laying around on the floor, you know. Block, put in copycat battles. Ooh, I could, yeah. I could. It wouldn't be the same though. I almost want wouldn't be the same though, but when did you start this? Like a week ago? Like stats. I think where is statistics? Time played. It's not that like one and yeah. A little over 24 hours. Yeah, I like it. This is good. Ish is good, chat. It's good. It's good. Ish good. Let's get myself some massive bricks. Because now I can do like as if they've been quarried out, you know? Yeah, I mean that's how they quarry stuff. They take out huge blocks of material. So that's what we're doing. And then this I'm gonna change to deep slate, I think. I don't know if I have plenty of deep slate though. I mean pretty much the same as we did as we do it today, but just a way slower and way more thought through. Whereas now we're making huge holes that they would think about it. We also think it's not like we don't think about it, but you know what a quarry looks like. You know what a quarry looks like. Do I have deep slate in here? Yes. Like sandstone quarries are just huge blocks of sandstone, and then they would carve them up later in smaller chunks. But it's a lot easier to load up large stones and transport large stones than you have to do it with smaller ones. At least that's what I would say. one rock, one boulder. Yeah, but these are not rock. Like these are not boulders. These are square blocks, which you can easily transport by rolling them over rollers. It's not like they were carrying them on their back. So it's better to do this, do one trip on rollers with a large rectangle or block, than having to do multiple trips with smaller blocks. At least that's what I would do. Okay, now I need to think. How are we gonna support this? I have an idea on how I could support this. I could put like 2 layers of this, or 3, and then put beams across. Would be my plan, right? And support these stones with the beams. Do I have spruce beams? I think I turn it all into. Like they've dug beams into the walls of this quarry. And then they build up from there. Question is, oh, maybe we use that ridge as a reference. I do want to be on the corners though. So this corner and then in there. Come on. Come on. Right, so we dig this in, make sure it looks like it's all the way in there. And then strip it. I don't care about the dirt. We'll make a dirt farm one day. Right, and then we'll put on our structure on there. Do I have more dirt? Coarse dirt. I just need. There we go. No dirt anywhere near you. Exactly. No, I just... Having a dirt farm means you don't have to destroy your world. Which, in my opinion, is the better solution to the problem of needing dirt. Alright, I do need to figure out. So if I do 3, which is the same structure that we have over here, which would make sense, right? Because that would be our load-bearing pillars. So having these sitting up here, the problem is I also need one in the middle, and I don't really have a middle. It's a 2 wide middle. So I might cheat a little bit. And make a double in the middle. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, sure. Sure. Honestly, it might even look better doing it this way. And then I need to figure out how to do arches underneath. Because you want these to kind of go into the walls, right? Like they've been propped up, if you know what I mean. Now overall that's fine. Then we get rid of all this over here. And honestly, with the right trapdoors, we could make this an actual like floor where we can hoist cranes on if we wanted to. One thing I am gonna do is have a beam going across like this. And for the people who are gonna say, "Oh, this isn't structurally sound," no amount of wood is gonna carry this amount of weight. The entire city of Phoenicia was built on wooden pillars, so eat it. Because I know I'm gonna get comments, or people are gonna comment on it. Oh, this isn't structurally sound. Damn, if the Venetians could do it, I can do it. I'm so lucky there's water here. So lucky there was still water. Because that would have been brutal. I see Mr. Creeper over there. Oh, how am I going to get out of here now? I see you. You want to come into the water where you can't break stuff? Yes. I said the water. Come on. Come in deeper. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I don't mind it. Of course, we'll have to dress it up a little more, but that's for the decoration episode. That's for the decoration episode, or like a decoration stream, maybe. Yeah, how far? We're actually going at a pretty good pace on this one. I am going to put in the windows and the doors because we can. And that way I got stuff done, you know? Come on. Let me change my offhand. Okay, windows, doors. And maybe we do set up the beams in the ravine as well. Spruce is what I need. We're gonna make a bunch of doors because we're gonna need them plenty. I'm gonna make a bunch of those. And then I need windows. I need dark oak windows. These, but not those. I need a block form. So do I have sand? Nope. There we go. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum. And I think after I've done the windows and the doors, if I really want to get an iron farm done today, I'm gonna have to stop building and start working on that. I think that's gonna be enough. I hope that's gonna be enough. They have, okay, I have zinc. Just doing this, so mostly because I don't want mobs getting in here. And because it adds a level of finished that I do think a building, even a crude one, needs. Okay, so that's that. Right. Light. I don't think it's actually not that bad, but I am gonna put a torch down because I can. Never mind, I don't have torches. And then I need to get up. Just one more time. Just to get these fitted. Damn it. Don't have silk touch yet. That's painful. And then the crane and stuff will do as a decorative stream. Maybe next stream. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. That's that. So we'll put a crane on here, and I think this lines up perfectly. Like we can turn it so it kind of goes diagonal, which would look good, I feel like. And then the only thing that we really need to do is complete the platform over here. I want there to be a way down easily into this ravine. So I am a fan of extending like a center pillar, right? A center pillar to the ground and then attaching like a walkway down. But I do have to get up first. There we go. So, spruce wood. Do I still have my saw? I have this. I don't think I have my saw. No, I do. Nice. Avatar over. Yes, I did. Sometimes they're fun, but I also kind of think that they're not really necessary. You know? This is how we farm spruce wood, by the way. Early game. There you go. Yeah, all the spruce wood you want. I probably should also build up a wood farm, but then again, I want to prioritize levels, experience over wood, which is weird. I've never done that before. Although no, on the Just Create server, I decorated the wood farm in like episode 2 or 3, but not in the first technical episode. I had a storage room and a workshop already. Okay, I think we've got enough spruce wood for a little bit. But before I run out again, there we go. So let's make this like that. Yes. Good. And I think I'm just gonna go. Let's go down. Now that we still have water to jump in. And let's figure out, like, I don't want these to be exact middle beams. I want these to be roughly in the middle, like here. But I do want it to line up. Okay. Because I don't want these to all line up. Sure, some of them are going to line up, but I don't want them to line up perfectly all the time. Like over here, I want to move them. I want to move them across one. Don't die again. I mean, I'm already up a couple of deaths, so I don't. Also, I don't really care about. There is a reason I don't play. There is a reason I don't play. Whatchamacallit? Hardcore, because I don't really care about deaths. I'd rather have a world where I can die and just build stuff than having to worry about me not dying. Right? But if it happens, yeah, exactly. I've already told people that I am not a hardcore player. Like, I don't... It's not like I'm gonna... Oh, I'm so good at Minecraft that I don't die in Minecraft. No. Oh, I need to turn off Enderman griefing. Yeah, see, that looks good. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Damn it, I need to figure out a way out. Kinda looks like a mineshaft. I mean, that's what a quarry is, isn't it? It's an above ground mine shaft. Isn't that just the definition of a quarry? Sports, yeah. So what I'm gonna do, there is this specific trapdoor that I want to add as like a, not those. I'm gonna use those as a railing, sure. But either we do, let me take a look. So either we do, andesite supports. Where are they? Andesite scaffolding in between the large beams, right? But I don't like how this is a solid color when you have it floating. So I think we can do like a spruce. There's a trapdoor that I'm thinking of. But I don't know if they tile or not. Also, that's hard to craft. Do we have a block that's a mesh but spruce? These work. Oh, we could also... Okay, let's look into bridges. Because we have these. And then we can use the stairs as well. That's probably the best way to do it. Right? And then we make them an oak. Okay, let's see. Oh, we probably should... No, we have all the oak, I think, in here. Let's see, bridge. What it do? Okay, I need a lot more oak. I need a lot more oak wood. Okay. We need to make plenty of yeah, sure. Well, we need a lot of fences. Okay, so let's get rid of you. Do that. Let's do that. Grab the rest of the slabs that we have in here and take a nap. Also, we need to make those clippers. Okay, we'll start with that then. Oh no, I can make staircases, never mind. Just get rid of all of this real quick. Does it say you doesn't it say you can just use shears? I don't know. I've always done it this way. But we could try. Trying never hurts. Trying never hurt anyone, you know? I mean, you can just read it. Wire shear, okay. Reading is not something I often do. You gotta remember that. Gotta remember that. Okay, jump. Boom. Oh god. Oh. As a tech guy, I mean, I can read. It's not like I can't read. It's just sometimes you don't want to read. Dude, not nice. Okay, we need more. Should have known. Bridge. Okay, but how about I do this thing? Singular path block makes me that singular path block. Oh, that one. Yeah, I misclicked. Okay, I need you to turn back into planks so I can use you for bridge. There you go. Then if I'm correct, it's this, right? Yes. Yes, it is. There we go, that should be enough. Okay, so now we're gonna extend this guy a little bit, right? And then we're gonna have him go corner because we're gonna go staircase down. I also want to go staircase up here, so we'll do that. Can I reach that? Probably not, right? No. There we go. Get rid of these. Staircase. This is in. And then this is gonna go down. I just don't know how far down. Can I do this? No. Just I need to get on top of here real quick. Building stairs sucks. Oh, dude, I like the visuals of this mod, but the way it works is so much worse than usual. Because in the create deco mods, you can just click the slabs you want to go to. So that's where the next stair goes. So that is where I want to land. So I need to build like a staircase next to it, so I can use those blocks as like placement blocks, you know? It's annoying, but it is a thing that we have to do. Come on. Let me place the damn thing. Okay, and then this is gonna be the last one, and then over here we're gonna do boom. Keep that going. And then this is gonna be or turning point. Like that. And now as things get even worse. So that, let me jump over here. There. There. And there. Right there. Get rid of all these oak planks. And then that. That. Here, there, and I think the rest I can do from the floor. Come on, let me get on here. Right like that. Okay, staircase up. It's good. We'll put some brackets underneath to support it a little more. But this, I feel like, is pretty nice as like a walkway up and down to the mining area, I guess. And then I'm gonna put like a staircase over here as well. Just have it like there, I guess. Like that? Sure. Sure. And then it's just gravel, the pathway. Do I have gravel on me? I hope I still do. Nice. Let's do dirty gravel here. Maybe like that, and then right there. Good. Now I need iron for brackets. And then I think we could call it there. I kind of want to go until the pump is done. You know? Because that would look good on a time-lapse also. Yes, we are still time-lapsing. Let's see. Do I have iron? Yes. Ooh, we have large beams now. Nice. How does one make a support? Is that what we're calling it? Yes. Okay, we need to make iron first. Industrial iron first. Sure, you know what? I'm going to be using plenty of these. Also, there used to be a small one. I can't seem to get it. I've seen MrBeardstone use it, but I don't know. What again? It's like the... What again? Wait. I don't know. The corner girder? Yes, that thing. Stone. Boom. And then we'll do the same over there. Can I make... Ooh. Couldn't make it. I think it's just called a diagonal girder. Yeah, but how does one make it? I haven't seen it in JI. That's just it. Yeah, I like the way that looks. This the block down? No, this is the diagonal metal support. It's if I do girder. Oh no, it's in here. Never mind. I didn't see it last time I was looking for it. But it is in there. Never mind. Okay, how close are we on finishing this? Working on it. We're draining this entire cave, by the way, which is fine. I can live with that. We only have to do one. This is the last layer, and I think it'll look cool with some water in there. It'll look nice. Also, you've been here for way too long, so I'm gonna take you out. Hello, sir. You wanna look me in the eyes? I think he's stuck. Yeah, come down here. Come on. Oh, come on. I'm playing with fire. Come on. Where is he? Is he on top? Where is he? He's dying somewhere. Where though? I don't want him to randomly spawn next to me. That's the thing. That being said, look at this. We're almost done. Dude, I like the fact that I now have this staircase down. Okay, we're gonna wait until we're done, and then I'm gonna break the pumps, restore the ground over here to its former glory, and call it a day. Well, not call it a day, call it a stream, you know? Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Stop recording. Go in here because it's safe. And then take a little look where we ended up. Look at that. Look at that, chat. I know it's crude and it's rough around the edges, but we're starting to get somewhere. Right? A little bit of pathways, a little bit of town design. Look at this. Looking pretty good if you ask me. Okay, let me checklist. Close all of these tabs. Checklist, which is a spreadsheet, by the way. It's always a spreadsheet. Let's see. Anyone live that we know of? I mean, there's a couple of people, but the question is, what do you want to? I don't want to do block wars and stuff. You guys want to go and watch a guy that's making an electrical box? Question mark? Sure. Okay. We'll raid into ready. They're pretty cool. I have been in like lurking in their chat a couple of times. They've got experiences. They got some good stories, and they're quite handy. So it's good like second background noise when you're working. So for the YouTube chatters, you'll have the link to their stream over on Twitch, and for anyone else, thank you for being here. I'll be live again tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be working on decorating an iron farm, and I'll see you all then. Bye.